What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all of y'all had a great weekend. Okay. Well, the weekend is over. It's a new episode of GH. This episode was unexplainable. The ending, I'm gonna talk about that later. But that crazy. It drove me crazy. First of all, who do I talk about? Okay, let me talk about Olivia first. Y'all know how I do. Every time I come on this video and there's so much going on in one episode, I don't know who to talk about first. It's just crazy. But anyway, Olivia, I feel so bad for her. Was it me? Seriously, was it just me, or was Olivia and Elizabeth wearing too much lipstick? I don't know what it was about their lips. They look like they was the lipstick was caked on. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know. Was it just my imagination, or was they wearing way too much lipstick? It was just too much. Or that red. It looked like some of the lipstick was in Elizabeth's teeth. That's how it looked. Cause Anyway, I felt bad for Olivia and Steve. I really did, because they were this close to finalizing their marriage. And here come these motherfucking Memphis detectives coming here with this bullshit. Seriously. So Maggie family told the Memphis police to reopen her case because they don't believe she killed herself. So they did and found evidence, and now Steve is going to trial. They're going to expedite him to Memphis to stand trial, and they're going to formally charge him with murder. I feel bad for Steve because this is the way that they're writing out, but you know what? I'm happy for him at the same time, because they could have killed him off the show, which we all thought they might do at first. They could have killed him off the show. But here's what they did. They're going to make him go to prison, just like Matt Hunter, so that way eventually they could come back. Steve, let me tell you something about Steve. I'm not always a big fan of Steve because he was an ass to Olivia last year and stuff like that when it came down to his mother. But I respect Steve. Here's why I respect him more. Because he is not trying to hire Diane or Alexis as his attorney to get him off this case, which he could easily do. He could escape these charges. He's choosing to man up and own up to these charges. I respect it. Because you know what? Not a lot of people, especially in Osote, not a lot of people do that. You wouldn't see Sonny Corinthos or Todd Manning owning up to a crime and going to prison for it. You wouldn't see it. But Steve, I respect him for doing it. Because you know what? He could have easily beat these charges had he had Diane or Alexis on his side. But he decided to take the punishment like a man, because he know it was wrong of him to try to play God. He took the punishment. I respect him. And I think Olivia and Elizabeth, eventually they will respect his decision. I feel so bad for Olivia, because even though Steve was going to prison, she still wanted to marry him. But I respect Steve, like I said, because not only is he owning up to these charges, but he didn't want to marry Olivia with him going to prison, because that's not a way to start a marriage. And I respect the shit out of him for that. I like that. You don't want her to be, locked down to a marriage where her husband isn't even going to be home every day. And there ain't no telling when he's going to be back. He might get 10 years, 5 years. He don't want her waiting that long. So I think Olivia should just move on with her life, still keep in touch with Steve, write him letters while he in prison, maybe go visit him. But I think she needs to move on eventually, not right now, but because it's still too early for her to move on. But eventually just move on. She'll find love again. I know she will. Olivia is a beautiful woman. She definitely will find love. Anyway, I feel so bad also for Sabrina Santiago. I feel bad for her. Felix, it was good seeing Felix today, of course. Felix Dubois, he's finally a nurse. I feel bad for Sabrina because she didn't graduate and she didn't get her nurse's license. I feel bad for that, because now they're claiming she cheated on her exam, which is bullshit, because we all know Sabrina don't cheat on no exam. She's a smart chick. I know Brit has something to do with her stinking ass. Patrick, I know he gonna find out if she has something to do with it. I think Brit needs to finally be fired, because I am so sick and tired of her running around messing with people's lives. Like, bitch, you ain't God. You don't have the power to take things away from people because you don't like them. You're the one bringing your personal issues into the workplace. That's grounds for termination, bitch. I can't stand her. Seriously, get out of all the people that they're killing on this show, why are they not eager to kill Brit off the show? Get rid of this bitch. Like, seriously, you want to kill somebody, kill that hoe. Anyway, moving on. That Mayor Lomax, and that district attorney that was talking to Anna, I cannot stand the two of them. Like, all they were worried about was saving their ass and trying to look good in the public. All the district attorney was worried about was him winning a big case. All the mayor was worried about was her image. That's pretty much all they was worried about, is their career and their image. Fuck everybody else. And another person I respect is Anna, because she was willing to throw her badge on the table and take responsibility for the prison break, for the jailbreak of John McBain, Lucy Coe, and Rafe. She was willing to take full responsibility for that. And she was willing to give up her badge. And I respect that, because I know that's something that she really didn't want to do, because I know she loved that job as police commissioner. But of course, the mayor would not accept her resignation, because of course the mayor is worried about how she's going to look, because she handpicked Anna to be the new commissioner. So if she resigned, that's going to look bad on her and her office. This mayor, that's why I hate politics. All they care about is their image and how they look in the public. They don't care about the real shit that you should care about. They don't care about that. That's what pisses me off. So they came up with a solution to lie and say John McBain, Lucy Coe, and Rafe were in cahoots with Anna DeVane in the police department and catching Stephen Clay, which is a clever lie. Rafe, I feel bad for that kid because he really ain't got nowhere to go, but I think John McBain may take him in. I think John might take him in, because you know John has a room at the Rendezvous Motel, so I think he's going to take him in. John McBain, he's cool and whatnot. I like him better on One Life to Live. Please get him away from Sam and Danny. I get a headache whenever he gets that close to that baby. I'm like, can you please get away from him? That is a Morgan. He's not a McBain. Get away from him. Worry about Liam, please. Where's your son, John? Worry about Liam and worry about Natalie. I agree that I think John is trying to make Sam and Daniel his second family, as his replacement family from Natalie and Liam. That's what I think he's doing. It ain't gonna work. Sorry, it's not gonna work. Please leave. Anyway, moving on. Molly, her and KRISTINA. I don't like KRISTINA, but she did say some true shit. I think Molly definitely is catching feelings for Rafe. I think she cares more about Rafe than she letting on. She think it's just her being concerned about a friend. No. Your heart is going pity pat for that boy. Trust. She feeling him more than she's letting on that she's feeling him. I know she is. You could tell it in her face. And I could tell it's going to cause major problems for her and TJ. I already know. But I am so team Mafe. I think that's what y'all calling them, right? Y'all mushing the names together, Molly and Rafe. I think y'all calling them Mafe. Or Moff, whatever, Mafe. I don't know. But if they hook up, I'll be happy with that too. I feel bad for TJ because he don't kind of deserve it, even though he was an asshole, but still, he is her boyfriend. But at the same time, it is what it is. Anyway, that end scene with Lucy Coe and the medical examiner and Anna, that shit scared the shit out of me. When I seen Stephen Clay lying on that bed, and then I saw it, then when they left, the doctor or the medical examiner turned into Caleb, I was like, oh my God, please tell me we're not going to have a continuation of this vampire shit. So Caleb got to be real then. He has to be a real vampire. That would be my guess. I had a feeling something like this was going to happen when I seen that medical examiner, because he had long hair and he kind of did look like McBain a little bit, but not identical. You know, when you seen him with the long hair, I was like, yep, something about to happen. And when I seen him walk his creepy ass out that room, I was like, oh, hell to the no. No. This some craziness. I kind of got a feeling that Molly is probably going to ask Alexis to let Rafe move in with them. I'm like, hell no, that ain't happening. There's no way in the world Alexis is gonna let a boy stay in her house, especially one that her daughter has a crush on. Because you never know. You know, they could be knocking boots or whatever in the middle of the night. Alexis ain't going for all that. I don't blame her. I think he should stay with John at the Rendezvous Motel. Or why can't he stay with Lucy? Where the fuck is Lucy Cole gonna stay? She technically homeless too, because she was staying at the Quartermain Mansion, but I'm pretty sure Monica's gonna kick that bitch out. So where the fuck they gonna live? I don't even know where Lucy gonna live. She don't even have no money. But anyway, yeah, this was a pretty good episode. I loved it. It was a lot of, you know, a little twist at the end. Even though I'm sick of this vampire shit, it's annoying. Tonight, I want all of y'all, some of y'all who like the show, please watch Dallas tonight at 9 o'clock on TNT, because tonight is a special episode. It's the death of J.R. Ewing, iconic character of all primetime soap operas. J.R. Ewing will be dying on the show tonight at 9 o'clock on TNT. It's going to be a sad night. I am so not looking forward to this episode tonight, because I'm not going to see JR in the show no more. And he's like one of my best characters. I love JR Ewing. I grew up watching Dallas, you know, in the 90s, even though it was canceled after 91, I believe. But I still watched the reruns of it and I loved it. JR was always my best. He was always my favorite, besides him and Sue Ellen. But anyway, I hope everybody have a great, great day. I will see all of you tomorrow. Sadly, tomorrow we have to look at Carly Corinthos Jax's ugly mug. I am so sick of Carly. You know what I just noticed? Carly hasn't been on the show in like 2-3 weeks. Hallelujah. Ron and Frank, I see you've done something right. Anyway, I'll see all of y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all later.